Hello everyone, welcome to Call of Cthulhu. It is a horror RPG set in the Lovecraftian cosmic horror universe. And I've never played this game all the way through. I played about 10 minutes of it and messed around with settings to set up my recording. So I'm going to explore. I know that there are multiple endings, and there's like a bunch of different information that you can find. But I'm not looking at a guide or anything. I'm just sort of gonna go through the game as is. If I am mad, it is a mercy. May the gods pity the man who in his callousness can remain sane to the hideous end. H.P. Lovecraft. Okay. Very gross. So I actually really like the tutorial area because it does a very good job of sort of showing you the fact that this is basically showing you all of the mechanics of the game in a sort of natural way. Not a lot of games are able to do that, but this is a good example. Okay, grab that thing. And we'll open you up. So
my wake, hold along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
okay. So based on the sort of layout of things, it seems like it's going to be a stealth game, especially the fact that you can crouch. Ew.
What a putrid offering.
Yeah, it is a little bit gross. Excuse me? What's floating there? Ew. I don't know if I like that.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
I don't know why I'm running, but I'm running. I don't want to know what I'm running from.
Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
I hate whiskey.
Hmm. Alright, so now we are in our office.
Lost battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage. I used to be an avid reader.
Did you now?
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Lots of books around this here office.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Pierce Investigation Agency. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay. But I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from some unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling to me? Oh, I wonder who that is. This guy probably shouldn't be having a drink.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
Oh, yeah, that's probably bad.
I wonder why I still take these things.
Ah, this is the remedy he was talking about, I guess. Well.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Okay, so, like many RPGs, we have stats of some kind. Now, I'm not really sure of the importance of all of these, but I have been warned that strength is completely unimportant and I shouldn't be using it. So I'm going to take that advice and not use it. The other thing is apparently medicine and occultism. After your initial level up, the only way to increase their level is by finding books. So I'm going to at least get to the second level in each of them, and then I guess the rest will be in the books that you find around the world. Okay, and what else have we got? We've got psychology, which I think has something to do with like being able to read people. Investigation, which I assume is going to be pretty important as an investigator. Strength is essentially your intimidation. Eloquence is how well you talk to people. And spot hidden is your ability to find hidden objects. I think I'm going to try and get as many points as I can into investigation, psychology, and maybe eloquence or spot hidden. And then obviously occultism and medicine will be through books, and strength can be on its own. Okay, good stuff. I think I'll, well, for now I'll put it into psychology. Cool. Validate.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
So that sort of looks like the so in the dream the cultist looking guys had an amulet. It sort of looks like that, but maybe I'm misremembering.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it. A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Shipping label. Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report. It says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental fragility. Why? And a press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life there with their only son, Simon.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
So depending on your skill level in whatever relevant skill, I'm not sure which skill this has been unlocked by, but you can unlock different dialogue and new information based on those skills.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Darkwater? Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Oh,
Something's
well,
queer.
thank you.
But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Okay, our first medical book. Cool, cool. Is there anything else I missed? No.
Natural sciences. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then. All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
almost there. Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Well, I think this is a good place to stop for now. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you would all consider subscribing to the channel. I'm still very new at this, so any feedback you guys can give would be very welcome. And but bye for now. Be good out there.